JV Nation, what's going on, beautiful people, brothers and sisters? I am your host that does the most, Jeremiah Vegan. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about influencer marketing and Instagram with influencer marketing. Now, when people talk about influencer marketing, a lot of times they're talking about how to get your products sold, whether you have a Shopify store, a drop shipping store, or some other e-commerce store. And they always talk about how you sell your products with a influencer, but it's never themselves. It's always about how to reach out to influencer. And we cover that too on this channel, but we're going to be talking about more so how you can be the influencer. Okay. Now, let me get this notification off my screen here. All right. So if you guys aren't familiar with who I am, again, my name is Jeremiah Vegan. I am a personal brand consultant and influencer marketing strategist, I guess you can say. And I help influencers build a influence online. Okay. I've done it with other people in the past, and now I'm doing it for myself, and I'm teaching people how to do that while I'm growing my brand and growing my channel as time progresses. Now, I pulled up some reference articles that I want to refer to you guys before we dive into it, okay? Let's talk about influencer marketing, okay? This is done by Forbes. Very good article. If you guys aren't familiar with influencer marketing is when you are either selling or promoting a product or service. So whether that's either you or someone else, it's when you're promoting a product or service. A lot of people's stores skyrocket when they reach out to an influencer and they shout them out, okay? Or you can reach out to an influencer on Instagram or something like that that has an established following, and you can get them to review your product or something like that. So that's pretty much what influencers are. But I want you to be an influencer. So let's talk about it. Influencer marketing trends that would dominate 2018. If you guys aren't familiar with influencer marketing, it is trending right now. And let's go over this. With the rise of ad blockers and decline in radio and TV viewership, influencer marketing has proven to be the most effective form of advertising. It was on every trends list in 2017 and will continue to focus on smart marketers in 2018. I asked the top influencers, the marketing thought leaders, and the industry insiders where they thought influencer marketing was headed in 2018 and beyond. Okay, now we're gonna go over some things that it says. Okay, D-Storm, YouTube, with over 12 million followers on social media. I see influencers showing their star power by competing with traditional media by doing even bigger campaigns, from commercials to billboards. They'll show they can go just as big. Okay, so it's a huge deal. Okay, so I kind of want to put that in perspective by referencing that article, that it's a huge deal, and it is a very inexpensive deal depending on how you go about it. Okay. New Instagram algorithm. Okay, we're gonna talk about Instagram. You're here for Instagram, so we're gonna talk about Instagram, on how you could build your following with Instagram. In order for you to actually take advantage of these platforms, not just on Instagram, but any other platforms, you need to understand the algorithm. Okay, if you understand the algorithm, you'll be able to make your post and move accordingly, so you can make sure that you can get the maximum exposure, if you will. Also, another thing, these social media platforms are constantly doing algorithms, and it's not your platform at the end of the day. At the end of the day, these platforms are businesses just like you. Okay, so I wanted to make that a disclaimer and kind of put that out there, because I know Facebook algorithm, between Facebook, Instagram, which are pretty much the same thing, YouTube and Google, which are also pretty much the same thing. They do all of these algorithm updates, and it constantly changes, and it can really inconvenience a lot of people. So I just want to put that out there to let you guys know that these are businesses. At the end of the day, your business, if you want to make money using these platforms, don't forget that you are a business within a business. Okay. So your job is to use this as leverage, and as an entrepreneur, your job is to problem solve. Okay. You want to be a problem solver, and you have to adapt, and you have to look at things in a long-term goal, right? You should always be trying to move accordingly and think of something in the long term, and not get caught up into one source where you get your traffic. Because if your business is primarily on Facebook and Facebook shuts down for whatever reason, your business is gone. So you need to keep that in mind and figure out different ways on how to keep in contact with your customers and market in different strategies in different ways. Okay. That's why they call me the strategist. I'm able to figure things out like that. Okay. Not trying to brag, but I just want everybody to have that mindset. Now, let's talk about the new Instagram algorithm update. If you're not familiar with the algorithm is how something is ran. Okay? As you probably know, Instagram algorithm is nearly unsolvable. And right when we think we solved it, it changes again. Staying in the loop is harder than ever, as many changes are no longer being reportedly announced, or is no longer being regularly announced on Instagram's blog, but rather just being updated in the buried folder in the help center. There's some good and bad with these changes. How people interpret these changes is to each his own. I am writing this to inform you of what I've read or heard, not to impose my own opinions onto you. That said, here are some most recent changes you might expect to see on Instagram. By the way, these are rumors, not necessarily true. I'm pretty sure they're true. And this is just to give you an idea on what to expect. So a lot of these tips that I'm providing and that this article is sharing with you guys is some tips that I highly recommend you implement like immediately. And this is referenced by I cannot read this. Can y'all read that? The bigger letters. I don't know. The pig open letters. The pigonletters.com. This is what we're referencing. Algorithm and exposure, post exposure. When you post something on Instagram, it may only be exposed to 10% of your audience. Very important to know. This is like for Facebook too. I believe this would mean that it gauges the interest of your audience to determine whether or not it should be shown to the rest of your followers. If your brand new post gets enough engagement right off the bat, it will then be released and shown to the remaining 90%. So if you've been wondering why one post gets 1 to 10 of the engagement of another post, this could be why. You know, last year when people started forming pods, right? These pods are groups of people who have agreed to boost engagement for the group by liking and comment when a member of the group announces that they have a new post. Well, guess what? This might be no longer a loophole. This could actually be one of the reasons so many people were getting shadow banned. Business accounts, if you're promoting your business in a way and represent yourself as such, rumor has it that the best thing you can do now to ensure your work is seen is to switch over to a business account if you're not already on one. Okay, we're not going to read all of it, but that's just a brief synopsis on what this person's point of view is, and really my point of view, honestly. Engagement. Instagram is now thought to be restricting exposure based off of your engagement. Now, you might want to respond to comments that you left on your post within 60 minutes. Otherwise, your post visibility might gradually decrease. Okay, hold on. Let me scoot this up. All right, so that's just to give you an idea on what they're looking for, possibly looking for engagement. Instagram is owned by Facebook. Facebook wants the same thing. They want engagement. All of these people want engagement. And Facebook, as you guys should already know, they have changed their algorithm recently, where they're minimizing the visibility of third-party pages showing up in people's news feeds organically. So it's going to be harder, or I wouldn't say harder, but different to go viral on Facebook, because if your traffic isn't unpaid, it's like it's going to limit people seeing you, because they obviously want to run a business and they want people to pay for ads instead of getting the traffic organically. This is just my thoughts, and this will, I think, for people as of right now to do more ads on Facebook. And they're applying similar systems using the Instagram ads, okay, or not the Instagram ads, but the Instagram algorithm. They want engagement, okay? But now we talk about engagement, let's talk about the captions. Oh snap, y'all not ready for me to talk about these captions, okay? By the way, shout out to all you people on Instagram that keep spamming me, okay? Stop, man, stop it. Stop spamming me. God, I know it's spam. Jesus Christ, it's ridiculous. Then they'll like comment, nice post, great. And then they be like, this is a great post. I have a better solution for you. Click my bio. Like, come on, really? Like, I just wanna inspire. Just let me live, man. Let me live. Listen. Okay, so we're gonna talk about captions. Oh, hashtags. These are incredibly inconvenient, but also a little tricky. Although you can use up to 30 hashtags in a post, let me say this. It says that you can use up to 30 hashtags in a post. I don't know if I can necessarily agree with that, okay? Well, it might be true. You can use up to 30, but why would you want to use 30 hashtags? Why? Why would you want to use 30 hashtags? You're spamming at that point. You don't want to use 30 hashtags. If you're talking about hair, don't put basketball, pepper spray, Chris Brown, Lil Wayne, Lakers. You don't want to do that, okay? You want to make relevant content. Be nice with the hashtags. I try to do 3 to 4. The main thing that you want to focus on is being consistent on Instagram. If you want to build your following, you want to sell your products, give value, okay? Don't just promote. Talk about ways that you can utilize this product or service, or what maybe put a testimony or something like that, or a tutorial how to make your product that you're selling. Give value on your posts. Do it consistently. Don't do it sporadically. When you're doing Instagram posts, I see a lot of Instagram followers that I'm asked to review. I'm asked to do a lot of reviews on Instagram pages and websites. And what I see a lot is inconsistency, especially on Instagram. You can't talk about, if you're selling lipstick, if you have a lipstick brand, you can't be talking about lipstick and then your next post you're talking about your kid, and then your next post you're talking about lipstick, and then the next post you're talking about your hair, and then you're talking about lipstick for 3 other posts. You have to be very consistent. So as soon as people go on your page, within the first 30 seconds or the first minute or so, they will be able to know what you do off the bat. If they like it, they will be able to decide from there what they can do. Okay, what they will want to do from there. Okay, whether they look in your bio or they follow you or go click the link in your bio. Okay. New features. Now, we're not going to talk about new features right now. We're going to talk about hashtags. These are incredibly convenient, but also a little tricky. Although you can use up to 30 hashtags in the post, this can now be picked up as spam, just like I just told you guys. Shadow banning, which means that you can make a post, you think your post gonna be popping and nobody sees it. Okay, that's what shadow ban is. Instagram, they just take your stuff off. Like, we ain't about to post this. We ain't about to show this to our viewers. That's what shadow banning is. It's been up in the air for a while about what the sweet spot with hashtags are, but people say that they seem to have better luck with about 5 unique hashtags. Don't use the same hashtags over and over. Switch these up or it will look like you're a bot, which means spam. Also, you want to kind of be hesitant on bots using software to manage your Instagram account. That's another story though. Be hesitant. Not saying that it won't work, but just be hesitant. Okay. Do not edit your caption for 24 hours after posting. Okay. Hashtags that you post in the comments of your post will no longer display under search results. You must now include hashtags in the body of the caption. New features. You know the Explore feed? Facebook has this as well. It's specially curated collection of posts from people you both follow and don't follow, most of which you don't already. It's shown to you specifically based off your interests that Instagram picks up from your hashtags, who you follow, post you like, and your searches. Well, Instagram is now rolling out addition of these posts to your regular feed. Yep, you read that. Strangers will pop up in your news feed. So depending on what you like, depending on what you follow, depending on what hashtags you use, it's fair game. And I even heard that you can follow hashtags now. Hashtag yes. Okay. All right. So that kind of concludes what I was trying to think of something clever when I said hashtag, but I couldn't think of nothing clever, so I just said yes. But anyways, I hope that helps you guys, kind of puts you guys in the right direction. If you like this video, make sure that you block me, you hate me, you send me. No, I'm just joking. Don't do that, okay? I love you guys. If you hate me, that's fine, because I still love you no matter what. You know, everything is everything. You know what I mean? So make sure you subscribe. You hit that notification bell. We do videos every day to help you build your brand at 11 a.m. One thing that I need you guys to do is to look in the description below and take a look at my influencer marketing playlist. When you're watching my videos, don't just watch them individually. Watch them in the playlist. Watch them over and over again. For one, it helps to build the channel, making it more better for you, because the content is going to be able to get better, because I'm actually sharing my journey on how I'm growing my following. So you guys are able to see my following grow from a smaller channel to a bigger channel. Okay, so if you're able to bring awareness to that by increasing the watch time of the videos, it will be better for you as time goes along while you're watching my videos going forward. Okay, so be on the lookout for the new influencer marketing course as well, and the website coming out. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow in the next video. Well, I already got videos recorded, so you guys gonna see a video from me tomorrow. Let me be quiet. See ya.